Good morning again, boys and girls. So glad you could be here with us. Normally at this time in our Sabbath school, we invite everyone to come and sit on the blanket. So if you want to grab a blanket at home and sit on the ground, or maybe snuggle up on the couch or sit with mom and dad, that's fine. But come and enjoy the Bible story with us. Our Bible story takes place a long time ago in the land of Canaan. And in the land of Canaan at that time, most everybody lived in a tent. I wouldn't want to live in a tent all the time. I like to go camping, but I sure wouldn't want to live in this all the times of the year. But back in those times, there was a man by the name of Abraham, and he had a wife named Sarah, and they wanted a baby. Sarah wanted a baby more than anything, but she kept getting older and older and older, and she's like, oh, I can't have a baby. I can't possibly have a baby anymore. And she was oh so sad because she couldn't have a baby. Well, one day in that land, some visitors came up to the house of Abraham and Sarah. And as it was the custom in those times, when you had visitors come up to your house, you invited them to have a meal. So Abraham called, Sarah, can you and the servants get some food ready? We have a guest. And sure enough, a short time later, they brought a table out. They probably sat down on some blankets on the ground, maybe like you're doing now. And they sat down and they shared some yummy food. So whatever Sarah and the servants cooked, they sat down and they talked together. And as they were sitting and talking, they said to Abraham, in just a year from now, you're going to have a baby. Sarah was listening back in the tent. She heard that, I can't have a baby. I'm too old. These guys don't know what they're talking about. But God makes promises. And when God makes promises, he doesn't break his promises. And Sarah was like, oh, they've got to be mistaken. But after Abraham had talked with the men for a while, and they went on their way, he realized who they were. He realized he had been talking to angels, and one of those angels was Jesus himself. And you know what? Within a year's time, Sarah, she was wrong. She had a baby. And you know what they named the baby? They named him Isaac. And Isaac means laughter. Because when Sarah heard that, she laughed. She didn't think, I can't have a baby. I'm so old. But with God, everything is possible. So our memory verse for today is love each other. It's found in John 15, verse 12. So you can say your memory verse to mommy or daddy right now. Love each other. And maybe they have some stickers at home that you can play with like you'd get in Sabbath school class if you were here. We thank you for joining us. This is our lesson for this week and next week. And if we have to be, we'll be back in April with our next Bible lesson. Have a good Sabbath.